Yo, this video is about reptilians. Reptilians have been existing on this plane for a long time. And we could say basically before they start giving us the clock. These entities been here via either wormhole, dimensional entry, either through genetics. Some of them are small, microscopic. Some of them are have been here on this terrain since the beginning, and they evolved, or what you call evolving. But I don't necessarily believe in evolution 100%. Then you got some that are created genetically, and then you got some that are half human, half reptilian, and they look human, but they reptilian. And now all of a sudden, everybody want to talk about this thing that people been talking about for years, but nobody, oh, they don't know reptilian. Because let me tell you, if you ever look at a reptile, right? The reptile, if you watch them, like a chameleon, iguana, or something like that, they just sit there and they look like they damn near dead. They have no expression. They cold blooded. They just stand there and watch. That's it. But they very much alive, but to stand there and watch. These entities are cold blooded. They have no feelings like how you and a human person might have. They don't have empathy, so they don't give a shit about your feelings, your work labor, or how long you working, how much you working, your children. And a lot of times these people think, and children is a key with these entities, because a lot of these entities take positions of power, like your politicians, your kings, your queens, your popes, and all the stuff that influences most people. They take on a human form and influence the people with that, because they know how to do that. But what's happening is that these entities, at, they know the energy is breaking down because of the age of Aquarius and the energy coming through, so they can't keep their human form no more. And then people are waking up to their shit at the point that they used to take all these babies and eat them, because yeah, a lot of these children turning up missing is because of them. Now I've been knowing about reptilians for years. I mean, I would say 20 years. 20 years I've been studying these motherfuckers. 20 years. And what I'm trying to say is they've been here for longer than little 20 years. They've been here for a long ass time. They just go undercover and they run people behind the shadows. They don't have to come out. Because number one, why would they come out and show you anything? You're dumb. You're not intelligent. They can't have a conversation with you. What are they gonna do? Dominate you. And then people say, well, what can you do? We could do. Talk about it. That whole thing is energy goes, attention goes, energy goes where attention goes. So if you give something attention, it's gonna get the energy from you. That means people, other people, everything. You start paying a motherfucker some attention, their energy, the energy from you is gonna make them somewhat look different, be like a damn star, be like a damn because you giving them your energy. And everybody that pay a person a whole bunch of attention all the time, you're gonna get their energy. They are energy vampires. So if you not paying them any attention, that's good for them. But if you start paying them some attention and bringing this out, that's bad for them, because now they going, okay, now they talking about shit. You're gonna have to stop that. So they gonna get on the internet and try to stop it. And all these flunkies. If you ever seen uh Blade, Blade 1 and 2 with Wesley Snipes, where you got these entities that wanna be vampires, so they work for them. But just replace vampire with reptilian. Okay, with reptilian. And you got people that are humans that want to work for them. They know they exist and they want to be just like them. So what do? They do the same rituals. They kidnap children. They do shit to them. They drink their blood. It's called adrenochrome for those that don't know that they've been drinking that shit. And what happens, why they like children, is because children have untainted blood. So with their blood being untainted with all these toxins and chemicals that people putting in their shit, Their blood is untainted. Number one. Number two, when the child gets scared, their fear is the most powerful, and what happens is the adrenaline from the adrenal glands run into the bloodstream, and these motherfuckers, they kill the child right as the adrenaline is in the blood, and they drink it. And what they do, that's vampire-ish type shit. And what they do is when they drink it, they get a high that's unbelievable, and it keeps their skin looking young, and it keep their form intact, like they human looking form. It stays intact because they doing that. They're not freaking out because they need that blood like a drug addict, and then they start losing their form because they like, oh shit, I need to, And this is what they doing, and now they know that the energy is breaking down, right? So now people gonna be able to see shit they wasn't seeing before. You're gonna start seeing UFOs all over the place. You're gonna start seeing demon face or people that look all weird and shit, and they know they can't stop it in the human form. So now they all coming out talking about I'm reptilian. Like Nancy Pelosi. She been saying it, but I'm reptilian. Yeah, I'm a reptilian. She just said it not too long ago. Yeah, I'm reptilian. I'm more reptilian. We are not like them. It's just what she said. We are not like them. Just like she said this, and there's a video out there. Check out Minutes of Horror. He got the video when he talking about, she's saying it, and I'm looking at her say it. So she's saying it, but now all of a sudden they're out just saying it because they know time is almost up with them hiding with the shit. And some of them can't hide with the shit. So they just like, I've been told you. If they tell you, they told you. You know what I'm saying? That's your politicians and all these motherfuckers that's taking over the Smithsonian, your history, all these motherfuckers that's in politics everywhere. Over half of them are that, and some of them are just regular humans. But a lot of them are fucking not human. That's what it is. They're not human at all. They just look it. They know how to take on the human form. And even though I was reading a story about this reptilian named Lacerta, and she was being interviewed by somebody. It's just a weird story, but nonetheless, it made a lot of sense. She was basically saying that we've been here. It's reptilians that came here through like a wormhole or a portal, and then she said it's some that's here genetically through creation, and then she said there's some here like us, like me, that's been here all the time. We just evolved into like what we are now, but we've been here a long time. And she says, like, if you see one of us, we won't let you see us. We'll just, because y'all brains are so weak, because we don't use our brains as humans. She says, we can look at you guys and say, you don't see me. You see a beautiful woman. You don't even see me. They'll go into your head and tell you that when you not even knowing they went into your head and told you. They'll look at you and go, you don't see me. You see a beautiful woman. So then now you see this fine ass woman that you think is right there in front of you, but it ain't. It's that fucking thing. They know how to do that because they've been here long enough to do it. Humans, we don't do shit with our brains, but mush shit. We don't do nothing with it. So how you can't say that? How can you say that they're not doing that? What do we do with our brains when we think about it every day? Sometimes when you think about shit like this, it's a help to you. It's not like it's gonna change the world, but you thinking because nothing you doing right now is gonna change the world. So what I'm saying is, if you think about that shit, it's a dent into their life. They can't stand it. So just by talking about it and looking it up is very powerful, and they can't stand it. So that they know you're not gonna do that, and they know you're not gonna look up shit. So they're gonna go okay. Just like I told Vlad Dracul is the real Dracula. It's a real Dracula. Look his name up. Vlad the Impaler. Okay, he had a blood problem, which he had to keep drinking blood because he had an issue with his blood. So he was a fucking vampire for real, and the motherfucker had stakes, and he called him the Impaler. He used to impale people with stakes. That's why they get the stake through the fucking heart of the vampire, man. That shit is, I'm trying to tell you, they put shit right in your face, and they know people, they know you ain't gonna apply it because you owe my life, but you ain't doing nothing. Okay, well, you rich? I mean, sometimes motherfuckers need to pay attention to what's around, man. And it's okay. Then talk about absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Do absolutely nothing. And sometimes when you just talk about something, it can destroy the energy of something else. But if you just go, oh, nah, then you go, why shit stand? Why all these kids turning up missing? Why happened to all those kids in Hawaii? They turned up missing. 2,000 children missing. They can't find them. Their parents don't know. 2,000 kids. Nobody talking about that no more. 2,000 kids just gone because somebody needed those 2,000 kids. Something needed those 2,000 children. That ain't nobody talking about. Just turned up missing because children don't matter. They don't matter. They just food and shit. I'm trying to tell you. That's where it's going. There ain't a million perverts running around here kidnapping kids. These motherfuckers is taking these children and fucking them up. That's what they doing. That's why they allowing child sex trafficking. That's why they allow motherfuckers come over the border because they can take as many children and women as they want. They don't have to fucking because people so stupid going about their life. They ain't paying attention to what's going on around them. And the whole thing is you only need but 15 minutes a day to look this shit up, 10 minutes a day to look this shit up. It ain't like you got to spend hours in the fucking room with sweat and looking at. No, 10, 15 minutes of putting some other shit into your brain is affecting them, believe it or not. It's affecting them because they don't believe you that smart enough to do anything like that. They look at the human as if a walking piece of a machinery that work, eat, fuck, shit, go get fuck, eat, shit, fucking do nothing. That's all they look at. You ain't looking at them. You ain't even talking about them. So they gonna keep eating kids, taking the children, fucking up in the politics, posing as politicians, as all of this shit is you not paying attention. And then Nancy Pelosi can come out and say what she said. Yeah, I'm a reptilian. I'm reptilian and I'm cold-blooded. We not like them. She said we are not like them. And yeah, we more. And remember she on the Democratic side of the team, but they all reptilians are all in the thing. But she said we not like them though. She said that, and it's in the video, Minutes of Horror. Check out his thing, and she literally saying it. But they've been saying it for years. Queen Elizabeth said she was a fucking reptilian. She said, I'm not like y'all. And it's on Minutes of Horror, too. Look it up in Minutes of Horror. Its name is Minutes of Horror. And look it up, because I've been knew this, too, about Queen Elizabeth for years. That's why Princess Diana had to go. She knew all of them was motherfucking not human. They look human. That's why the Soviet Putin, the Putin over the Soviet, the President Putin over the Soviets, he didn't shake Queen Elizabeth's hand because he saw it shapeshift. He said it himself. Look, it's in the fucking video, Minutes of Horror. He was like, I saw her hand change into some fucking crazy looking shit. So he said I was not gonna go, and he did not shake her hand. He said he didn't shake her hand because he saw it. It changed from human form to something else. These are motherfuckers that's running all in the politics, and you wonder why you can't get a break. Why? Because they don't give a fuck. They don't have a human bone in their body, nigga. Why they should care? I ain't relating to you. Keep on working, running around here eating fucking shit, not paying attention while we fucking y'all up. That's what they do. That's what they do. They have no feeling or nothing there. That's why when you talk about these things and you put them in there, they get scared. They try to ban you off the TV because they scared. The jig is up. It's happening. That's why they admitting, yeah, I'm reptilian, fuck it. Because they know that it's almost time. And it's, well, everybody been sitting there talking about these motherfuckers been here for a long ass time. Telling you they from some fucking space. They already cornered the market with NASA. So they already got you thinking, believing in NASA. They control that. So yeah, we come from there. Ain't no coming from up there. Ain't shit up there, bro. But the gods, them lights that you see up in the sky, ain't no star. When you zoom in on it, it don't even look like the stars that they showing you on TV, bro. It look like a living vessel. They don't want you to connect to what's up there. That's why they tell you it's just fire space. And yo, we come from that planet 80 million trillion miles away. Get the fuck out of here. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. They been here selling you a wolf ticket, eating your kids and running the politics and tearing up shit. That's what they fucking do, man. But anyway, they also brought religion too. But yeah, reptilians are religious. they believe in structure and a caste system. Yeah, you read about them, they believe in a caste system, hierarchies. You got the 6-foot ones, you got the 7-foot ones, you got the 8-foot ones, you got the 10-foot ones. Oh yeah, and you got the shorter ones that's shorter than 6 feet, but they the ones that are grunts or runts. Then you got the fucking grays, the ones with the big old heads. Those motherfuckers, they got the little ones that you see. Them little ones ain't nothing but drones. Then the big tall ones, you ain't gonna see them. The motherfucking alien head tall ones, they about 8 feet. But if you want more on this information, Just look up the video. Look up for Phil Snyder. Phil Snyder, and he talks about it. They killed him, of course, because he was in the Army or the Navy, one of them. And he was drilling underground, and he bumped into a base, and he saw him. And he started telling people about he saw him. His partner got killed. His hand got shot off by one of them because they got something that come out of their body, the grays. He said it's stinking. They live underground. It stinks down there. It's filthy. It's fucked up. But nobody want to believe him until he ended up dead. They was like, well, why he ended up dead when he started talking about this shit? Because he said he was willing to die for what he was saying, and that's what guess what happened to him. But it ain't no reptilians because people say ain't no reptilians, but he just died when he started talking about them. He just mysteriously just was ended up dead. Like a lot of motherfuckers that try to bring it out end up dead because they behind the scenes. But if it wasn't any reptilians, then these people would still be alive because it would be a lie, right? Man, I tell you.